Welcome to the Advice Show, media with a common sense approach. So there was a woman at a Walmart parking lot putting her groceries in. There was a man that asked her for a light because he just got out of Walmart. I guess he forgot to buy a lighter for his cigarettes. The woman turned around and pulled a gun out on him. We'll roll a clip.
Scared me absolutely to death.
Sherry McLain was loading groceries into her car this past Saturday in the crowded Walmart parking lot on Old Fort Parkway in Murfeesboro. That's when a strange man approached, surprising her, and she pulled her revolver.
I have never been so afraid of anything in my whole life, I don't think.
So if McLain was acting in self-defense, why was she the one arrested? Here's her mugshot.
This guy is the bad guy, and I'm the one in handcuffs walking away.
There was no reason at the time for her to have perceived any legitimate threat.
Sergeant Kyle Evans says officers at the scene talked with McLain and the man who approached her. It turns out he had just bought cigarettes and asked her for a light. Witnesses confirmed this, and security video showed the man, who we could not reach for comment, never got closer than 10 feet to McLain. When she pulled the gun, he ran back into the store to call 911.
Certainly, pulling a gun on someone who just simply asks a question, who is not displaying a weapon or displaying any aggressive behavior, is not appropriate.
Clearly, this is just an example of a gun owner that doesn't need to own a gun.
Keely Benoit's 7-year-old son and his grandmother found themselves in McLain's crosshairs as the man ran past them.
And when she looked up, the gun was being pointed at the three of them, and the lady kept repeating, I'm going to shoot you, I'm going to kill you.
Clearly something spooked McLain. For whatever reason, she felt the stranger was a threat, and she can't believe she was arrested for self-defense.
What are we supposed to do if we can't protect ourselves? I'm 67 years old.
Now, as you heard, it was 10 feet away this guy was from this woman. Now, at first I was like, okay, well, maybe she was, putting some groceries in and he popped up behind her. But come on, 10 feet away? Ain't no way that dude could really do you anything. No, you just saw it was an African-American dude. You see a black dude asking you a question and your first instinct, oh my God, he's black. He's going to do me something, and just want to pull out a gun and don't care who's standing there. You saw the other woman say that woman had a weapon pointed in their line of fire. That's sad. That is so sad. It's like ever since George Zimmerman got away with Trayvon Martin, now all these folks feel emboldened to start just pulling guns on black people every chance they get because they think they're going to get off like George Zimmerman got off. Like, that's why I tell people, I can't stand scary people. Can't stand them. It's like they tell you about dogs. A dog that's scary will bite you faster. It's the same thing with them. They're scared of black people. They've been conditioned to be scared of black people. So if you see them, pull a gun on them. I mean, this stuff is stupid. And really, if you want to study history, black people should be that way, about a whole lot of stuff, because how we've been killed and ostracized and maimed and everything else. But we aren't that way. Now, this woman should be charged. Glad she's charged. And her behind need to go to jail. I don't care if you're 67 years old. You're 67 years old. You've been living long enough to know if somebody's close to you or not with a gun. And you had no regard for human life, period. Because you talking about you going to kill him. And he's not even nowhere near you and you talking about you going to kill him. Boy. Hit me up in the comments, future commentaries. Subscribe.